So this video, we're going to be going through a stretch routine. You don't need anything at all, just you. I have a yoga mat here. If you have a yoga mat, you can definitely use that, but you don't necessarily need one. You can just use a towel, a blanket, just something to cushion your body so you're not lying on the hall floor or on the hard floor. You can even do it in your bed, on the carpet, anything works. So we're going to start lying on your backs, flat back, and we're just going to start breathing, relaxing your body. Deep breaths, big inhale in through your nose, exhaling out, push it all out through your mouth. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Here we're just relaxing your body into your mat. Deep breaths. I know this is a stressful time. We're going to use this video to help relax, stretch out. I know a lot of us are probably sitting a lot. Stretching is super, super important, especially at this time. Deep breaths. All right, now we're going to breathe with some reaches. So now we're going to inhale, reach your arms all the way up over your head. Big stretch. And exhale, bring your arms down to your sides. And repeat with your breath. Inhale to reach it up. And exhale, down. Every time you reach, let's try to reach, get a stretch all the way up through your shoulders. Exhale, reach it all the way down. Keep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Couple more breaths like this. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more all together. Inhale. And exhale. All right. Now let's start working with your legs and your hips. We're going to take your legs and ankles, meet your big toes together, let your big toes touch, then let your pinky toes fall out to the side. So you're just rotating your legs in and out, just kind of waking up your hips here. In and out. Breaths. More. Good. Now we're going to wake up your neck here. So now just look all the way over your right shoulder and up and over left shoulder. We hold so much tension in our necks and our shoulders. Let's just slowly roll your neck out. Let the back of your head roll on your mat. Don't lift up your head. Just let it roll side to side. Here. One more. All right, let's get into a little bit more stretching here. So when we do our stretches, we're going to take a big inhale and exhale with each one. So let's do it together. We're going to start with an inhale. Reach your arms all the way up. Big inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to pull your right knee into your chest. And we're just going to hold here. This first stretch, we're going to repeat a couple times, so take it easy the first round, see how your body feels. We don't want to overdo it right away and pull something, so nice and easy this first time, just your knee to chest. Circling your right ankle. Let's get some mobility through that ankle, ankle circles. Now let's circle that ankle the other direction. we're going to take this knee, pull it up to your left shoulder. So we're pulling it up in a diagonal direction. I'm slightly lifting up my right hip off my mat. And the focus for this stretch is to get a little pull through that right glute. Sometimes people feel it crossing over a little bit more, but try to pull up and over. Now let's take that knee into your chest. Give it one last little pull and slowly release that leg down to your mat. And big inhale, reach up. And exhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Go nice and easy this first time. Now let's start to circle this left ankle. Other direction, getting some good mobility through that left ankle. Now let's take this knee, pull it up and over to your right shoulder now. So pulling it up across to that diagonal direction. My left hip is slightly lifting off my mat. I'm feeling a little pull through my left glute now. Breathing deep, big inhales and exhales. Take that knee back into your chest and slowly release it all the way down to your mat. And let's take that big inhale, reach it up. And exhale, pull your right knee back into your chest. This time, let's work a little bit deeper into this stretch, this second round. Good. Now we're going to take this right knee, we're going to cross it all the way over to the left. I'm stacking my right hip on top of my left, so this hip is all the way lifted off the mat. I'm opening my right arm out into a T position. My left hand is on top of my knee to help push down and get a deep stretch. So the focus for this stretch is to get a stretch through the lower part of your back. So here you want to keep these shoulder blades connected to your mat. I'm not lifting up this way, letting this arm lift, keeping it nice and flat, so I'm getting that stretch through my low back. And let's bring this knee back into your chest. Now let's open that knee out to your right to open up your hip. Good. So here you don't have to hold your leg up. You can place your leg on the floor and push down this way, but I feel a deeper stretch if I hold it. Either way works, totally up to you. Just opening up that right hip. Into your chest, give it one more pull, and slowly release it down to your mat. Let's take that inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Pulling it a little bit deeper than the first time we did this. Cross this knee all the way over to your right. So now my left hip is lifted off my mat. I'm opening up my left arm out into a T. My right hand is on top of my knee, pushing down. Now we're getting the stretch through the left side of your low back. Make sure those shoulder blades stay flat. We're breathing deep, relaxing our bodies into this stretch. Into our chest, hold. It all the way out to your left, opening up your left hip. Again, if you'd like to place your leg down on the floor and push down that way, you definitely can do that. Or hold it up closer to your side, pulling that knee out. Through the inner thigh, inner part of your hip. Knee back into your chest. Give it one last pull and slowly release that leg down. All right, let's take that big inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull your right knee into your chest. From here, let's take another big inhale. Exhale, straighten your knee up into a hamstring stretch. So here we're holding. I like to lock my hands together, hold right behind that leg. In this position, if you feel like you're pulling, like your neck is pulling up and you're getting strained, like a lot of straining through your shoulders, you can bend your left leg, the opposite leg you're not holding beside you. That'll help with the pulling of the shoulders and the neck. If not, leave that leg flat. From here, we're going to point and flex this right foot, getting some more mobility through that ankle. This foot pointed, hold. Relaxing your shoulders, relax your neck, bring your attention to your breath. Good, let's slowly release this leg down to your mat. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Take another inhale. Exhale, straighten that knee up and hold. Bend the leg beside you so you're not getting a lot of straining through your shoulders and neck. Definitely do so. If not, leave that leg flat to your mat. Now let's start to point and flex this left foot. Getting more mobility through this left side. Keep the foot pointed and hold. Attention to your breath. slowly release this leg down to your mat. Good. And inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, pull your right knee into your chest. Now we're gonna flex this foot, so push your heel out, straighten your knee back up into that hamstring stretch. So here we're gonna leave our foot flexed. With that being said, we're feeling more of a pull down the back of your leg with your ankle in this position. So a little deeper stretch this time. Again, try not to tense up your body. Relax the shoulders. Now from here, let's take this leg, cross it all the way over to the left. Open that right arm out. You can either rest your foot on the floor, if you'd like to leave it, lift it up, that's okay too. Either way is fine. Leg up. Open this leg out to your right. So we're opening up the hip. I'm holding my leg with my right arm. You can also, with this one, you can let your leg rest on the floor if it's a little difficult to hold up that leg. Either way is fine. We're just opening up that hip again with the leg being straight. Leg back up, foot flex. Let's give it one last stretch. Big inhale. Exhale, pull that leg as deep as you can. And release it down to your mat. Big inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull your left knee into your chest. Flex that foot. Push your heel up to the ceiling. Back into your hamstring stretch. So leaving that foot flexed, getting that extra pull behind your leg. Focus on that breath. I'm sorry if you hear my dishwasher going right now. Now let's take this leg, cross it all the way over to your right. Open that left arm out and hold. Bring that leg back up. Open it out to your left. One last hip opener. Hold. Deep breaths. Good. Take that leg back up. Let's give it one last pull. Big inhale. Exhale, pull. And release it down to your mat. Very nice. Let's bring both knees now into the chest. And let's rock side to side. Good. Now go ahead and plant your feet down to your mat. Leave your knees bent. Now I'm going to take my right ankle, I'm going to cross it over my left knee, and I'm going to push this knee out and away to open up that hip, and you'll feel a stretch through that right glute. If you'd like to feel a deeper stretch here, all you have to do is scoot this left foot closer to your body and push out, or you can grab a hold of the back of your left leg and pull the legs into your chest. But you can definitely keep the foot on the floor if you'd like. You don't have to hold this position. This is if you just want a deeper stretch through that right glute. Very nice. Let's uncross. Now let's do the other side. Let's cross the left ankle over your right knee. Push that knee out and away. Again, you can hold this position here. You can scoot this foot closer to you, or a deeper stretch, pull the back of your right leg, pulling the legs into your chest. Good. Let's uncross the legs. Pull your knees back into your chest. Rock side to side. Good. Now let's place the feet down to your mat. Leave your knees bent. Now let's open your arms out into a T position. Let's drop both knees all the way over to your right. So my left hip is completely off my mat. It's stacked right on top of my right. My shoulders are connected to my mat. And we're breathing deep. From here, let's take a big inhale. Exhale, take this left arm, reach it all the way up and over to meet your right. And reach it back out into that T. And again, reach up and over, back out into your T. Let's do it one more time. Big exhale. And out. Now from here, I'm leaving my arms open, chest open to the ceiling. We're gonna do a hip flexor stretch here. Take this top leg, keep the knee over to the right. All we're doing is swinging it back behind. So we feel a stretch through this left quad and hip flexor. Stretching your hip flexors are so important right now, because a lot of the time, I know we're probably sitting a lot. When we're sitting, our hip flexors are scrunched up. So this helps open that hip flexor out and getting a good stretch. Let's take those knees together. Now let's do the other side. Lift them up and over to fall over to your left. My right hip is stacked on top. My shoulder blades are flat. And I'm breathing deep. Now from here, let's take this right arm to reach. Big inhale. Exhale, reach that right arm up and over to meet your left. And open it all the way back out into your T. Again, reach up and over. And back out. And one more time. Big exhale. And back out. Good. Now let's open up this right hip flexor. Take your right leg, swing it behind, staggering the legs. And you should feel this through your right quad and hip flexor. Take deep breaths. Now let's bring your knees together. Pull them both into your chest one last time to rock your body side to side. So now from here, let's slowly roll it all the way over to your stomachs. Lying flat on your stomachs. Now from here, I'm going to take my hands, place them right on the outsides of my shoulders, planted down, palms down on your mat. I'm going to bring my head down, forehead flat. We're going to go into a cobra stretch. So as we're lying flat, head down, palms down on your mat. From here, let's take a big inhale and exhale to push your chest off your mat. So here, you don't necessarily need to take it all the way up to your hands. This is completely fine down on the forearms. So in this position, I'm taking my shoulders, I'm pushing them back so I'm not shrugging. Shoulders down, and we're holding. You want to make sure your head is looking forward. And slowly release your chest, release your head back down to your mat. Now from here, we're going to do a lying quad stretch. So I'm going to let's start with the left side. I'm going to bend my right knee. I'm going to grab a hold on my foot or my ankle. And I'm just going to hold, stretching out my left quad. And let's switch sides. Other side, bend that right knee, grab a hold of your foot or ankle, and hold. Release that leg down. Now from here, I'm going to place the palms of my hands down to my mat. We're going to push up all the way onto your hands and knees, and we're going to sit your hips back onto your heels. You're reaching your arms forward. Rest your head down on your mat, and we're going to hold this child's pose position. This stretch is so good for your spine, your shoulders. Let's walk those fingertips out a little bit further. And of course, relax that body. Deep breaths. Now from here, we're going to stretch out your side. Let's walk your hands all the way over to the right side of your mat. So you feel a deep stretch through the left side of your body. I'm still resting my head down. I'm reaching my arms up. Now let's walk it all the way over to the left side of your mat. So now we're feeling a deep stretch through the right side of your body. And let's walk those arms back center. Walk those fingertips out as far as you can. Now let's push it up to your hands and knees. We're going to do a couple cat and cows. So we're going to inhale, curve your spine up, tuck your chin. This is cat. Big exhale, arch your back, lift your head forward. This is cow. Inhale and exhale. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more big inhale and exhale. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this stretch routine. This stretch routine was basically lower body and some spine, hip work. So super, super important for sitting at home all day. So definitely keep a hold of this video. Do this whenever you feel like you need a good lower body and spine stretch. Thanks, guys.